Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, original crew, man? We're back today. We got the boy Derek back on the channel, man. We got movies I thought were weird too. I don't know what you got, man.
You say you don't know what you got?
Nah, I don't. Movies I thought were weird. I think a lot of things weird, but that's all perspective, though. You know,
Yeah, true.
like everybody get their perspective is certain, and that's the biggest thing I hate. Like when like social media is just because you put out your opinion. People like to run to the comments and act like you the wrong one because you in disagreement. Like, I got my opinion. You got yours. It's movies I've seen in life that I know for a fact other people from other demographics have never seen before. Mm-hmm. There's some people who I expect to have seen certain movies that have never seen certain movies, and I'll be like, "Damn, you ain't never seen that movie before." Mm-hmm. I'm like, "Bro, you raised up the same way. How you ain't never seen it?" You know. So like it's like. So, weird movies. There's a lot of movies I feel like are weird. Alright, I'll just say one. Like, growing up, I always thought, like, Conehead was weird.
Conehead.
You don't remember Conehead? Oh, do it. Am I saying it wrong? Let me see, Conehead. Yeah, Coneheads.
Oh, that movie. Yeah,
I just think that was so weird, bro.
Yeah, that movie was a little... That's a good one.
I always thought that was a weird movie growing up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if people used to watch it all the time, I'm like, this weird ass movie, bro. Like, y'all really like that.
That's a good one, yeah.
She can't never think of none.
I can't think of none like off the top of my head, but
Do we get a reference of anything else? Like
I used to think, scenes go give you stuff like that. Cause
like,
I used to think like
this is weird. This right here, Mars Head, weird movie.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
I can't like some things they might say like Meteor Man. Nah. I seen somebody say they don't like Billy Madison. I'm like, Billy Madison is a great movie, bro. But that you subjected to your own opinion, you know? Oh, have you like the Ernest joints? He just used to do a bunch of movies.
I remember.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But we're going to find out today. Hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want the first part, you got to do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals.
Liking it with a thumbs up.
Let's go, man. We got movies I thought were weird, too. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about.
So a while back.
Oh, also, if you're new to the channel, haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Join the family. Join the fun that we do have, man. Road to 300K. We're trying to get there before the end of the summer, man. Join up, man. Let's go. Oh, streaming coming soon, too.
So a while back, I made a video going over some movies I thought were weird. But that video was majority movies handpicked by me. What would happen if I let y'all pick the movies? That's exactly what we'll be doing today. Today, once again, I'll be going over some weird movies. But this time, these are movies sent in by you guys. We go...
The Johnson...
Huh?
What's the one with the family? The weird family?
That was just YouTube, though. Something strange about the Johnson. I'm talking.
It's still a little movie. Oh, but it's like
I'm thinking like.
I got you.
We'll start from goofy, bizarre, fever dream movies, and eventually the disturbing ones. And they got disturbing. First one up, B movie. This one was sent in by Ken from the Discord server last video. What's good, Ken? And I spoke about it a bit last time. I didn't get to really dive in deep. Get into the nitty gritty. We all know B movie, a movie about a bee named Barry who, after graduating college and not wanting to get stuck in a boring job, meets a human and accidentally discovers that humans consume and use honey. And so he decides to sue the entire human race. Don't know how that makes sense, but it's B movie. There's a lot of weird stuff in this movie, and I mean a lot. Bees out here whipping cars when they can fly. Bees going to college for some reason. Bees even out here dating their cousins. That's probably the most relatable one. But what I really want to talk about in this movie is the I don't even know what to call it. The situationship, the love triangle between Barry, Vanessa, and Ken. Bro, this is inexcusable. You know how messed up it is that Ken, I just realized y'all got the same name, Ken. Ken has to just sit there and tolerate his girl chilling with, cooking for, and getting rizzed by his allergies. It's already bad enough that he's not human, but she's pretty much leaving him for the enemy. That would be like me coming home and walking in on my girl in bed with a shrimp or a cat or a shrimp cat. I would be sick. The most messed up part is in this movie, the boyfriend Ken, he's supposed to be like the one that's tripping. He's the goofy one, over the top, the one we all laughed at as a kid. Haha, he's bad, his girl's into bees. But no, he's the only sensible one. What do a bee and a human even have in common? As much as racist people say otherwise, none of us come in shades of yellow. I can see why he crashed out and tried to kill Barry. This is ridiculous. And before any of y'all say, Barry didn't have romantic feelings for Vanessa. Oh yeah? Then why does this movie have a deleted scene where Barry is trying to call off their wedding that he planned? Oh, bet you ain't know about that, did you? Next one up, I was gonna go over it regarding
B movie. Did you ever watch the B movie like that?
I don't think I've ever watched it. To be real.
Maybe you should put that on.
Did you watch Robots?
Robots? What's Robots?
The movie Robots.
What's that? Oh, I'm dead ass serious. I don't know what that is.
Oh.
I'm like, what's that? But that's a movie you should put on so you can go to sleep.
It's too bright. It's too bright for my liking.
regardless, but shout out to Mr. Edder for suggesting it. Oh, you Arabic, my boy? Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam.
Nope.
Dominican. Minecraft. Man. Before I talk about this movie, I need to tell y'all how much I loved Minecraft as a kid. Y'all don't understand. Every day after elementary, I'd come home and watch Sky Does Minecraft and Team Crafted play Cops and Robbers or Hunger Games or just a mod review. These videos, this game made me want to be a YouTuber. Obviously that was before everything that happened with Sky, but that doesn't change the fact that I loved it. Bro, I loved this game so much, I had worlds where I would build homes for my grandparents like they were gonna play with me. They don't know what Minecraft is, but that's just how much I loved it. I thought anybody could play. So for me last year to see a Minecraft movie trailer, I was hyped. It meant the world to me. You know, about 10 years too late for me, but I was still hyped. But then I saw Jack Black as Steve and Jason Momoa as Jason Momoa. Oh my goodness, they ruined my childhood. Or so I thought. As some of y'all may have seen on my community post or on my IG, I went to watch it this weekend. And honestly, it wasn't terrible. I might even say it was an enjoyable experience. I'm not saying it's a cinematic masterpiece. It's not The Godfather or anything. But with a decently sized crowd and some friends who've played Minecraft and don't take stuff too seriously, you'll enjoy it. Like honestly, the movie had no depth to it. The storyline was bland. It was really just Jack Black doing funny faces and line deliveries. But bro, that was probably the funnest theater experience I've had since No Way Home. Like no joke, in my theater, every time they made a reference to something, everyone would just start applauding. I am Steve. Flint and Steel. Chicken jockey. I'm serious too. This dude Steve could have taken a dump on screen and they still would have applauded. And that's what this movie was. It was a they did the thing movie and it was great. My favorite scenes were the one at the ending where the villain kept trying to sneak attack Steve and kept failing. That one genuinely made me laugh. They also had this little...
I will say this is a movie I would never watch though. I've never played Minecraft a day in my life, never been interested in Minecraft, so I'm sure the movie wouldn't be for an audience like me. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never been into gimmicky things like that, you know?
Yeah.
But like he did state, which is probably true, it probably is about 2 years too late. Like I feel like to really captivate on the audience of it, you should have did it while it was in its heyday.
I got you.
Side story with this villager who accidentally goes into the real world, and after he gets freaking hit by a car, he ends up falling in love with Jennifer Coolidge and they get married the next day. Like it was so random. And of course, the Technoblade tribute, that was sweet. W to Sebastian, the kid who played Henry, for suggesting it. Literally only issues I have with this movie, besides the, you know, the chaotic plot, is one, there was too many spider jockeys, and their spawn rate isn't that high in the game. And two, there was this weird scene during the Elytra sequence where Jack Black and Jason Momoa started 69ing to get through a small hole. Like, are we serious, bro? I had to watch this in 3D. Minecraft movie for what it is, though, it was enjoyable. I'm actually glad it was random and goofy and not how I played Minecraft. Man, the way I treat my villagers. But yeah, it was good. But although weird, this movie was only the tip of the iceberg compared to the other movies y'all sent. and I just kind of wanted to review it. The next movie is sent in by the homie Joe on IG. Some of y'all may know him. He's a pretty popular guy. And the movie he sent in is Velocipastor. This is definitely a movie. This movie is a low budget movie, and I mean very low budget, about an ex-pastor who, after losing his parents to an accident, this is the accident, by the way, because they couldn't afford fire effects for this movie. He drives, drives.
What?
See.
Okay.
Why are we even shooting a film we can't afford to? All right.
To China to help rediscover his faith. And after getting attacked by
You said drive to China?
Keep in mind, these are weird. Like, they all over the
No.
Yes.
What? Yeah. Whoever even came up with an idea to do a movie, bro, this is not your career field. Go back to school, do something else with your life.
Well, they probably...
Bro.
What if it's someone that now they've
No, it's not.
Like, elevated?
No, it's not. No, it's not. Same way with rappers. They come and go. They all a dime a dozen, bro. It's nobody who elevated. Because you wouldn't even you wouldn't even let this live on the internet. If
I got a 2.
You got a 2?
It has a part 2. Mm-hmm.
Hope for part 2 got a better budget.
Drives to China to help rediscover his faith. And after getting attacked by ninjas, he's handed this tooth that curses him with the ability to become a dinosaur. Yes, a dinosaur. This movie is so random. I thought Hoodwinked was crazy, but the plot of this movie is literally the pastor Doug and his hooker girlfriend Carol. I'm not even mean.
How you even know about this movie?
By the way, she's actually a prostitute, are on a mission to take down this church. Why, you may be asking? Well, because the church is ran by this ninja clan who, by using Christianity and Coca-Cola, plan on achieving world domination. I didn't make any of that up. I'm not gonna lie, for all its craziness, this was one of the funnest ones to watch of the video. The dinosaur suit looked so bad that it was actually hilarious. They also had funny random scenes that didn't make any sense. Like at the end when this ninja attacks Carol, but then he just starts crying. Like, bro, wouldn't y'all go to kill her? Or even before that, when Doug arrives to confront the ninjas and finds out one of them is his brother. Like, okay? And then he just kills him with no remorse, not even a frown, nothing. Alright. This is one of those movies that's good to watch with friends if you got nothing else to watch. That's what I'll say. And honestly, time well spent. I'm actually grateful for this one, because this was the last of the silly, fun, goofy movies sent in by y'all. Now, we get into the disturbing.
Okay.
This next one comes in from Mr. Stinky99 on YouTube, who told me to watch the movie Cats. Mr. Stinky, go shower, bro. Don't be proud of that. Put a Mr. in front of Stinky. Don't be proud. And before I get into this one, y'all already know how I feel about this furry stuff. And y'all know I'm allergic to cats. And this movie is literally all about humanoid cats.
Oh.
Have you ever seen this? Do you even know about this?
Do you?
Yeah,
No.
it's Cats.
Oh, you said you do?
Yeah,
I don't.
It's a famous play. It's like one of the top Broadway plays.
I don't think I
That
know
they
about
transition into a movie. Well, you're not cultured.
You are so...
You don't know about Cats? The Broadway? Type in Cats the Broadway. Yes.
Oh, this? Now, I do know about this.
They,
but I ain't
and
never
they
seen
transform
the movie.
to a movie.
I know about this.
You're so uncultured. You don't know about Cats Broadway?
Anyway, I know about this, the Broadway. Yeah, I know about, but I've never seen the movie.
Oh man, it's one of those that's been going on for like centuries. Is it centuries or it's decades? I said centuries. Might have. I don't know, but decades for sure.
Mr. Stinky99. When I catch you, I'm not gonna lie, I can see why this movie did horrible in theaters. It's literally a musical about cats who are... I don't even know what they're trying to do. Don't ask me for the plot of this one, because the whole time watching this, I was too busy being uncomfortable because of these cats' designs. Like, am I tripping, or does this look kind of sexual? Ugh. I already mentioned to y'all last video was Zootopia that this furry stuff be throwing me off. But this is even worse than Zootopia, because at least in Zootopia, the animals are moving like humans and have clothes,
animated.
Except that one scene. But in this one, these are real humans moving like animals, hissing at each other, making cat noises, walking on all fours, and they're like kind of naked. To make things worse, the real humans in this cast are some pretty popular people. Rebel Wilson, Jason Derulo, I'm not that surprised about that one, Idris Elba, and one no one would have ever expected, Taylor Swift. Yeah, she's in the movie. And guess what? As another cat.
Nah, that's weird. Oh, y'all had a star-studded... I didn't even know they had a star-studded cast like that. Would you expect it that?
Hear me out though. I just can't watch this. There's nothing technically inappropriate about this movie because they just cats. Cats are always naked, but it just doesn't feel right. And I don't want to hear no one say, you only hating because you allergic. I'll have you know, even though these dudes nearly killed me, I still think cats are cute. I even took care of a stray mama cat when I was a kid back in DR. Gave her milk and everything. R.I.P. But bro, you can't expect me to like cats this much. Some cat moms out there though, I wouldn't be surprised. All I'm saying is you won't see a movie this weird come from a dog lover. That's all I'm saying. Oh, this next one is sent in by MM from the Discord. MM, my dog. Why would you send this? Off the rip, this movie is different because instead of it being in English, it's in Norwegian. That already made me scratch my head at it. It's about a Norwegian dude named Christian who owns a dog.
This might be up your alley.
Hold on now. Let me get some
No, hold on. You like dogs.
I like dogs, but I don't like no weird stuff.
No.
That's what I'm saying. That's the first thing I noticed. So.
I didn't even notice it. I thought it was a pillow or something on the couch. I swear, bro. But now I'm finna say you like the foreign films.
I do.
You like your foreign film.
Hold on now.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Let me get some more info.
But as you can tell, that's not a freaking dog. It's just a dude in a suit. It's supposed to be like one of those my partner identifies as a dog type of situations. Y'all know those videos. No. And I know the Bible says love thy neighbor. And I do. I do love my neighbors. But bro, if I visited my mom's house and saw this as her pet, all the love is gone. I can't rock with this. I'm not gonna lie. This one has to be the worst one so far. It's worse than any of the ones from the last video. I know I said send me weird movies, but this movie is weird. With cats, yeah, it's a little uncomfortable, but it's really just a musical with some oddly erotic looking cats. But this one, look, man, why would you say this? I thought y'all rocked with me. I go over a lot of horror movies on this channel, and this movie made me feel more uneasy than any of the ones I've been over. Every scene of the dog next to the owner, or eating, or chilling in bed with him, just grosses me the heck out. Am I bugging? I just don't want to see this. I almost didn't finish watching it until I seen how deep this plot gets. Man, it gets deep. So the owner of the dog in this movie, this is like normal to him. Owning Frank, that's the dog's name, is just regular to him. Like you can go down to freaking Petco and pick one of them up. So when he gets to scrolling on Tinder and matches with this shorty, he introduces her to Frank like it's regular, like he's introducing like a family Yorkie or something. And the girl is obviously, thankfully, weirded out. So she lets him know, he says okay, and then she leaves. All the right decisions have been made. For now. But then she finds out our boy, I take that back, he's not my boy. The dude Christian is a multi-millionaire. And y'all already know how some ladies be when it comes to that cheddar. So guess what she does? She goes back. Yup, this pissed me off too. It was right here where I almost stopped watching. But then it got a little interesting. So the girl Sigrid, that's her name, eventually adjusts to this weird lifestyle because Christian tells her that's his childhood friend who wanted to live like this and blah, 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 blah. So she's cool, chilling with Christian and Frank, and she starts adjusting. Until one day, Christian decides to take all three of them up to this cabin he has for, a little weekend getaway. And while up there, he tells Sigrid, no phones, you want to disconnect, be in nature, enjoy the moment.
I may watch this. Hold on.
Somebody take your phone away from you, see you take letting?
No.
Like, bitch, please.
You need my phone, baby.
I put it on D&D. That's all.
I'm not going. I'm good. I'm not taking my phone.
So if we go somewhere, I'll be like, no phone.
You said what, babe?
I said, if we go somewhere, I'll be like, no phones.
I think that's
you like. First of all, you ain't gonna give up your phone.
First of all, you won't even give up yours. I can't operate without it. Act like it. And second,
I'm always checking comments. I'm always tapping in with y'all.
Sometimes you have to disconnect from,
I stay. Also, she said she telling me to disconnect from y'all.
I said
noted.
Sometimes you do have to disconnect from, But if we was to go somewhere like no phones, just us, yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. Sometimes you need that, But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
So Sigrid agreed. Yep, y'all could already sense the weird stuff coming. And that very same night, after having a couple of drinks, Christian walks out the room and leaves Sigrid alone with the dog. And in a turn of events, the dog doesn't attack Sigrid or anything weird like that. He actually warned her. He tells her this weird dog thing going on, he didn't want to do this. He's being forced to, cause Christian is a psycho. I told y'all I gets deep. I told y'all. This movie subverts your expectations to the max. Instead of the dog being like this killer furry thing, it's actually the owner who turns out to be the sicko. Which low-key kind of makes sense. If you into
Yeah,
this type of lifestyle, I'm not gonna lie, I think you're capable of anything. But it does not end there, because this movie also has one of the most disturbing endings I've seen in a minute. So after finding out Frank
this
is
shit
not
right up your
really
alley.
being a good boy, Sigrid eventually escapes after Frank gave her a window of opportunity. But realizing he's probably being tortured, she goes back to save him.
This
And
bitch.
that was her worst mistake. After knocking out Christian while saving Frank, we see Christian get back up and knock her out. Should've just left, my girl. You should've just left. We then get a mini time skip. How far into the future? We don't know yet. But what we do see is Christian feeding Frank like normal. Okay, that's kind of sad to see, but it's still expected. But then we see Christian head to the barn outside and feed another dog. Yup.
Shut
Y'all
up.
know who's in that suit. It's
Shut up.
Sigurd, who has been turned into another dog human just like Frank.
I know you
my
lying.
girl, you should have just left.
You shoulda
but,
left, girl.
but, it's not over. Because when
Okay.
Christian gets back in the house, we see a third bowl. And I'm not gonna lie to you. The second he put the third bowl down, I already knew what was about to happen. Call me a genius, call it my sixth sense, or call
He
it
finna eat
predictable.
it too.
I just knew. The person that approaches that third bowl is a baby. Specifically, Christian and Sigurd's
Shut
baby,
up!
who he's raising as a dog.
I know you lying.
My.
I didn't
How
see
could
that
these
coming.
get any worse? This next one, guys, I actually had to put
I
down
didn't
for a
see that
few
coming.
hours and come back to it. So, warning to my female viewers for this one. I mean, warning to all of you.
Ooh,
Hold on.
hold on.
Wait a
minute. It's the 20s.
But especially my female viewers. Very uncomfortable. This next one comes in from Ali Grijalva _56 on Instagram. I hope I said your name right. Who sent in the movie Teeth. Girl with teeth in her. Okay. So as Ali said, this movie's about a girl who's her box has teeth in it. Yeah, I know. It's grosser than it sounds. But let me tell you,
Yes.
this
Fellas,
movie,
no.
although listed as a horror comedy, there is nothing comedic about this movie at all. It's not even scary either. It's just uncomfortable and gross. Like, honestly, after Good Boy, I didn't think it could get any worse. But y'all never failed to impress. Literally the scariest part of this movie, if you still want to deem it a horror movie, is not even the teeth in her poom poom. It's having to see the main character go through hella traumatic stuff. Like, I really gotta dislike you to laugh at your suffering. I don't know this girl. There's nothing funny about this. Well, there's that one funny scene, but besides that, matter of fact, I'll let you know how weird this movie is. The dude who screams that line, is a male gynecologist who, after inspecting our main character, gets his fingers bitten off. Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing you are. Male gynecologist.
Boy, he went in for a pass smear and he...
Oh,
Boy, see. That thing said,
that
don't bring them damn cold tongs my way.
make them fingers right on up.
Shawty sweet my way.
That's crazy.
Boy, them cold tongs said, He said,
Gynecologist? Why is that even a thing? In this movie, the main character, Dawn, pretty much discovers in a not so cool way that her teeth are like a defense mechanism that when provoked will bite. AKA cut off dudes' willies.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know, gave me flashbacks to Candyman. And although this may seem like a curse, the main character discovers it's low-key a superpower. Because not only does she discover that the teeth only activate when bad stuff is happening, meaning she can still lead a normal life in the future, but by the end of the movie, after Dawn enacts her revenge on these two dudes by, chopping off their Vienna sausages. One was her stepbrother, by the way. And his dog ended up eating said chopped off Vienna sausage, by the way. Dawn skips town and we see Dawn plans on using her teeth as some sort of vigilante, punishing weirdos out there in the world by chopping off their bing bongs. I mean, cool. And now, the weirdest, most disturbing movie.
there you go. That's your movie.
Oh, is this
You can't even
it?
see silhouette of a movie. You wanna know the silhouette?
I didn't know it.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. This is probably
is the
the
movie I
most
was talking about.
disturbing movie that has ever
I was like,
been on YouTube.
you talking about weird movies? This has to be on the list. It has to be.
I'm thinking like theatrical movies. I'm not thinking about like, you know what I'm saying?
like none of these have been that. These
Yes,
are
it
weird.
has.
Well, the first one, the first couple.
B movie. Then
The,
you got.
I said the first couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
Well, shut up.
Of the video. The strange thing about the Johnsons. Oh boy. This one was sent in by Dion _McDonald 086 on Instagram. Mr. McDonald, You getting blocked for sending this movie. No.
Yeah, block his ass. I
This
ain't gonna
is
hold
one
you.
of the strangest movies I have ever in my
Block
life
his
watched.
ass.
But don't laugh. I'm being serious. Now, I discovered this movie in 7th grade, and I haven't been the same since. Because this movie is quite literally the definition of weird. I don't even...
No. If you had to watch one or the other, it's two films that will scar you. This, right?
Mm-hmm.
Two Girls, One Cup.
Oh.
Which one you watching? Now, I know some of y'all weirdos gonna say Two Girls. Know some of y'all got turned on by that. That was the most disturbing thing we ever pulled up in high school. You thought you was gonna get in trouble. We in schools. You go home and say, they like, don't watch it, don't watch it. You tell kids don't watch it. You probably only get in 15 seconds, 30 seconds. You like, I gotta go. Nobody watched the whole thing. You watched the whole thing?
No, I don't think so.
I'm finna say how it end because I don't even know.
I don't know.
I had to get gone. But if you had to choose, which one you choosing? If you had to watch one. How you get that on?
I don't know. I do have to pick.
Yeah, if you had to choose between one of the two. Two Girls or the Johnson.
It was very traumatizing.
Two Girls.
Two Girls One Cup was traumatizing a little bit as well. I guess like maybe a little bit of both. If I have to choose, I'm just going.
You want me to tell you what's so crazy? Hold on, y'all. Because I know her. Her real answer is Two Girls. Because she like, I don't want to see this shit ever again. That is crazy. And you like, at least with the Two Girls, they having fun. This is some scarring ass shit right here. Because what if something like this happened in real life, which is possibly can?
You know what I'm saying? This is very traumatizing, and this can be like it can be like some real life, you know. I mean, that was like real life too, but it's different.
They were having fun. They were having fun, you know.
It's a little different.
And she said she rather watch.
I didn't say that.
She's saying that.
I didn't say that.
I know what she means.
I said a little different.
I know what she means. She
Could
would
you
rather
still look that up today?
Don't look it up, please.
Like, let me see.
I didn't want to go over it, honestly. I don't want to put y'all through what I went through. But I'ma try. Dion said try, so now I gotta try. This movie is about a family of 3, the Johnsons. Now,
hold on. From the jump of it. See,
Dion said try, so now I gotta try. This movie is...
Everything just looks so off and odd and weird and
right here it looks like a normal typical family.
No, it still look a little odd
but,
to me.
But I'm saying when you first watching it, if you don't know,
true.
This look like just a typical family. Oh, okay. Just for you to find out he has a fucking obsession with his damn daddy. He obsessed with his daddy. And I ain't talking about obsessed. I ain't talking about obsessed like you know how people idolize their dad, they want to be like my dad.
Yeah, that's
like,
different. That's different.
No, this man wants to idolize his dad for real. And idolize, you know what I'm saying, more like
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about a family of 3, the Johnsons. Now, what's so strange about them? Well, the son is in love with his father. Hold the shock, it only gets weirder. So this love, quote unquote, is one-sided, thankfully. But the son doesn't seem to care whether or not his dad feels the same. Because he spends the next few years... I can't even say it, y'all. I can't. He spends the next few years just doing what he pleases with his father. Again, I like to emphasize, his father does not feel the same. So put 2 and 2 together, what's happening?
Forceful.
Yep. And now you can be shocked. And that's what this whole movie...
You said what?
He done got bigger and stronger. Bro.
I wonder when, which is weird, but I wonder when did he start?
At what age?
Like what age he started?
He was already young and
when he started pulling the Damon. I'm a boy, Damon.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna take it. When he get on his Fleece Johnson? Then you got the nerve to go up here and marry this woman. She don't know that you over here. Not only, but you taking it from your daddy. Oh my God!
Terrified. You see the look in his eyes.
When that man was in the tub, he supposed to take a simple bath and be comfortable.
And you coming in here on demon
time. Barging, boom, give me that ass.
That's sad though. That's scary.
So put 2 and 2 together, what's happening? Yep. Yup, now you can be shocked. And that's what this whole movie is built around. The weirdo son's actions and how they affect not only the father, but the family as a whole. And it's
When Mama
horrifying.
found out-
Seeing the light disappear from the dad's eyes over the years, seeing him too scared to even stand up for himself, seeing the mom just sit there and let it happen, it's all just...
Yo, she did always know.
She knew.
Cause she used to hear it, and she just.
She
But
never
what
done
if
anything.
what if she was thinking it was the dad doing it to the son, and not knowing that the son?
Was it?
I don't know.
I don't remember because I watched it one time and never watched it again. Cause never again. And it was years ago.
And I would never.
And I never revisited.
It's so uncomfortable. Yeah, this movie is weird. Don't watch it. I'm serious. No, like, look at me. Look at this picture of me. Do not watch it. I'm not gonna continue to explain anything else that happened. Just know the father ends up dying and the mother kills her son after he tells his mom he loved his dad more than she ever could. Okay. What a movie. Thank you.
Did,
Leon.
though.
That was pretty much all the movies I wanted to go over this video.
I
And
forgot
yes, you can
about
stop
that.
yelling, bro. I will do a part 3. I might even make this series a staple on my channel. What you mean you wasn't yelling? I literally heard you. I'm also thinking of doing a vid on shows I loved as a kid, so comment down some shows you loved as a kid. I better not see a single Coco brother. And moral of the story, chicken jockey.
Break, now we need a break. Tryna run away, tryna get away. So it could be.
I forgot about that ending though.
I did forget that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, he basically he went in on his own mama about you ain't love him like I love.
You could
That's
never do him
weird.
like that's crazy. Your own father.
But you going off on your mama and
Talking
basically telling you
about-
don't know how to love your husband the way I know how to. That's weird. That's weird and possessive and what the hell, bro?
Yeah, strange.
Oh man, y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below, man. These were some weird ones, man. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra the host.
We Are.
Kid and C.
We Out.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partners.